Problem 3. So, yung first requirement is to prepare a cash budget, no? So, meron pa raw supporting schedules, no? Pero I think iba yung nagawa ko dito. But anyway, it still in substance satisfies requirement 1. So, ang opening cash balance as given on the statement of financial position as of May 31 is 8,000. Now, we will compute for the collection from customers. Sabi sa problem, yung daw May 31 accounts receivable na 72,000 will be collected in the month of June. So, isasama natin yan sa collection from customers. And then, galing dun sa June sales on account, makakolekta daw tayo ng 50%. Kasi ang sabi, dun sa problem, sa letter A, 1/2 of a month's credit sales are collected in the month the sales are made. So, yung kalahati ng credit sales ng June, makakolekta rin ng June. So, ang ating solution ay ganito. 250,000, yan po yung sales for June. Okay? Nasabi kasi sa problem, of these sales, 60,000 will be for cash. So, ibabawas natin yung 60,000 na cash sales dun sa 250,000 to get the credit sales or sales on account. So, that's 190. And then, 50% nun, 95,000. So, yun yung collection natin from the June credit sales. At syempre, makakolekta rin tayo from the June cash sales. Ito naman yung mga sales na talagang binayaran agad in cash. No? Hindi na siya dumaan sa accounts receivable. So, all in all, yung collection from customers will be 227,000. So, kung idadagdag natin yan doon sa 8,000, meron po tayong 235,000 na cash available. And then, magbabayad po tayo ng inventories. Ang sabi po, ang ating daw pong purchases for the month of June ay 200,000. 40% are paid for in the month of purchase. The remainder is paid in the following month. So, computin natin ngayon, no, yung mga ibabayad natin sa inventory in the month of June. Unahin muna natin yung 90,000, no, na accounts payable ng May. Kasi ang sabi dun sa ating problem sa letter B, all of the May 31 accounts payable to suppliers will be paid during June. So, yung 90,000 na accounts payable, kasama po yan sa ating cash disbursement for inventories sa May, 90,000. Para naman sa June purchases, so sabi nga ng problem, 200,000 yung purchases, pero 40% lang po muna yung ating babayaran this month. So, that's 80,000. So, yung payment po natin sa inventories will total 170,000 for the month of June. So, i-deduct natin yan doon sa 235,000. So, we will have a balance of 65,000. So, continuing requirement 1, no, from the balance na 65,000, i-deduct pa natin yung iba pa nating cash disbursement at saka i-add pa natin yung iba pang cash proceeds or cash receipts kung meron man. So, sabi sa problem, meron po tayong payment for equipment na 9,000. Kasi ang sabi, nasan nga ba yan? Letter F. New warehouse equipment costing 9,000 will be purchased for cash during June. So, kasama po yan sa disbursement. So, minus 9,000. Meron din po tayong payment for operating expenses. Nasa letter D. Operating expenses for June are budgeted at 51,000 exclusive of depreciation. These expenses will be paid in cash. So, yung 51,000 hindi pa kasama yung depreciation. So, lahat daw po yun, payable in cash. So, minus 51,000. So, we will end up with a balance of 5,000. And, meron pa po tayong ilang cash activity na may kinalaman sa financing. No? Pag sinabi financing activities, ito yung pinanggagalingan ng ating kapital. It's either utang or galing sa owners. So, sabi sa problem, under letter E, as in echo, the note payable on May 31 statement of financial position will be paid during June. So, kung tinignan natin yung statement of financial position na given, meron po tayo itong note payable na 15,000. So, babayaran po yon plus yung interest. Sinabi din yata doon sa sa ECO. Ayun, last sentence. Company's interest expense will be 500. So, ayan, babayaran din po yun. Tapos, sinabi naman sa letter G, as in golf, that the company will borrow 18,000 from its bank, no? During the month of June. So, yan po ay proceeds of loan, 18,000 under financing activities. So, ipapasok po natin yung tatlong yan doon sa 5,000 balance. We will have a projected cash balance of June 30 of 7,500 on June 30. Next requirement po is mag-prepare daw po tayo ng income statement. So, ito na po siya. Explain na po natin isa-isa. Yung sales po came from letter B. Yon, sinabi, sales are budgeted at 250,000. And then we will compute, of course, for the cost of goods sold. So, we will start, syempre, from the beginning inventory na 30,000. Saan po yan galing? Doon po yan galing sa statement of financial position as of May 31. Ayun, nakalagay po siya, 30,000. Add purchases. Ang purchases po, letter B. Ayun, purchases of inventory are expected to total 200,000 during June. So, yun po yung add 200,000. So, of course, that will lead us to the goods available for sale at 230,000. Less ending inventory for June. Nasa letter C. Ayan, 40,000. So, we will have a cost of goods sold of 190,000. So, i-deduct natin. Of course, we'll arrive to the gross margin of 60,000. Next is, we will deduct the operating expenses from the gross profit or gross margin. Ang operating expenses po nasa letter D. 51,000 na cash expenses at saka yung 2,000 na depreciation, that will give you 53,000 of operating expense. So, i-deduct mo, 60 less 53. Net operating income, 7,000. And then, meron po tayong interest expense na 500. Nandun din po siya sa letter E as in echo. So, deduct interest expense, 500. We will arrive at the net income of 6,500. Requirement 3 naman po is to prepare a statement of financial position as of June 30. So, ito na po siya. Explain po natin kung saan natin nakuha. Yung cash po na 7.5 ay makikita natin sa requirement 1. No? Nagawa kasi tayo ng cash budget para sa June sa requirement 1. So, we arrive at the ending balance of 7.5. So, ayan po yan. Yung accounts receivable po ay galing naman sa yung letter A, doon sa letter A. So, di ba yung sales are budgeted at 250? 60,000 will be for cash. So, ibig sabihin, yung sales on account ay 190,000. So, remember, 1/2 po niyan ay makukolekta natin during the month of June. So, it follows 1/2 yung maiiwan as balance. Kaya, ayan po siya. 190,000 na credits less or times 50%. Yun po yung ating accounts receivable projected as of June 30. Given po yan na Charlie, ayun, 40,000. Bills, equipment, net of depreciation. So, ang starting point po natin ay yung May 31 statement of financial position na 500,000. Given po yan. Bibig po tayo na siya. 500 plus 9 less 2,000 depreciation according to letter Delta. So, that's 510,000 for a total asset of 614,500. For the account payable, sabi kasi, purchases ay 200,000. Nasa letter Bravo po ako. 40% of our inventory purchases are paid in the month of purchase. So, it follows 6% yung may iwang balance. At yung third one accounts payable naman ay binayaran na natin noong month ng June. Kaya may iwan ng taga ay 6% ng 1,000, which is 120,000. Note payable, yung May 31 note payable 15,000, wala na po siya. no, na yung note payable atin ay manggagaling sa letter D as in go. Ayun, tinanong po sa book. Okay? Share capital, the same. Kuhanin mo yung amount ng May 31, given siya sa book, kasi nakakasin yun, no, so it remain 20. But in terms of change, from 85,000 May 31, magdadagdagan po siya na net income natin 6,500. Alin po yun?